What's up, my triple loving freaks? Is this thing gorgeous or what? Who has a wet basement? This redhead has one sitting right behind the camera over there. Oh my God, it is time. It's time to start putting this motor together to put in wet basement. Cannot wait. And it's also time. It's the end of the day. Toolboxes are packed back up. That's one thing Trent and I are very good about, is at the end of the day, we put all the tools back. It makes for a start of the next day so much easier when you can find the tools right where you keep them in the toolbox. So we do that at the end of every day. We put all the tools back. I don't know, it's just a habit we got into years ago of doing, but count of three. Cheers for all my YouTube friends. 1, 2, and 3. Cheers. That's for drinking cheap beer right there. Love that stuff. I actually had a viewer commented recently on one of my videos. It was Chris Bishop. He says, Todd, I love watching your videos, and when I'm watching them, I look around your whole shop and see if I can see anything new. Chris, keep your eyes open. I think there's something new in the shop, and you might spot it. So, and also, it is time to talk about some of the things I did get done for the week. I missed my deadline. Yesterday was my deadline on getting everything to the powder coater for Freedom. Finally finished everything today. It's Saturday. It's late in Saturday, and I actually finished around noon today on getting all the stuff done for Freedom to get it to powder coat. And then I started working on the engine for wet basement. I actually got the track out, the chain case out and stuff. It's actually a good thing I decided to switch tracks because my bearing on the Speedo side actually broke, and it was going to start causing some major issues very shortly. I've caught it just in the nick of time, and I'll show you the collar. The locking collar and part of the bearing broke, and oh, I think I got a burp. Oh man, that felt good. But anyways, the locking collar broke on the bearing on the speedometer side, and we all know when that bearing goes out, your tunnel's junk. It augers it all out, and I've actually fixed them in the past, and it sucks to do, but I have done it. So I'm glad that I actually decided to do this new engine for it, and switch out the track with a new track and stuff, because that's the only way I would have ever discovered what happened there. And so I'm glad, but let's look underneath the red head itself here. My God, the machine work is amazing on this thing. Look at this. Oh my God, it is so beautiful underneath there. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's check out what I have been working on today and got completed. I am so stoked about what all I got done. Oh, man, it's been a busy day. I actually got out here at 5 o'clock this morning. That's a Saturday morning. My weekends usually start off like that. I don't know why I can't sleep much past 4, because that's what time I get up every day, but here it is. Here is part of the bearing is actually, let's see if I can get this in there. Part of the bearing is actually sitting inside the lock collar. And so here's the bearing itself. So that part broke off. This was going to grenade itself soon. That wasn't going to make it very long at all. So I'm glad I'm going through all this to switch all this stuff out, because I caught something that was going to be a bad problem. And I did this to the brake rotor. Some say you can do it. Some say you can't do that. It's not going to be in balance anymore. Well, I tell you what, I spent a very, very long time laying all those holes out, dead nats on, and drilled them all out to the same size. So what I'm going to say right here, I don't recommend doing that, because it could be out of balance. There's a possibility that could be out of balance. You're going to get a little shimmy, a little shake in your handlebars. But I've done it in the past. Didn't have an issue with it. So, what the hell? I'm going to do it again. But am I endorsing that? No. Nope. But I like it. Takes a little bit of rotating mass out. And it helps cool the brake pads down. I'm happy with it. But here's Freedom. It's done. It is done. It's going to the powder coater on Monday. I wanted to bring it there yesterday on Friday, but I figured If I had it over the weekend, I could really make sure everything is done before I brought it there. And this bumper and the little belly pan up here was kind of something I needed to finish up, which I got done late last night. But I was trying to go for the Indy, you know, the Indy look, the wedge look on that. And I wanted to do these side plates. Trenton has them on his. His are factory on a Pro X. And I decided, you know what, I like that look. That way I can get the red, white, those plates will be white, and the trailer arms are going to be blue. So then I'll have red, white, and blue going down the side of it. And that was a good spot to do a little accent of white on the project. And I'm sure you guys have seen these in some of my videos, but these are Clecos. I love these things. You can take things apart, put it back together, take it apart, put it back together, non-stop with these things. It's a rivet. And I never knew about them until a couple years ago. And I went on eBay and I actually found 3/16, 1/8 inch, and 5/32. One guy was selling his whole little kit of them, and I think there was about 2 dozen of each. I bid on them, got them, and then I just had to buy this pliers, but look at how this comes apart, just like that. And so it's whatever rivet size you're gonna use. These just happen to be the 3/16 Clecos. I have a whole bit of them right here. I had to buy the Cleco pliers separate because he didn't have the pliers, or he wasn't selling it with all the Clecos he had. But they work awesome for taking stuff apart, putting it back together, taking it, that way you're not having to put a rivet in or put clamps everywhere. You just go through your rivet holes and put the Clecos in. Love them things. Just wanted to share what I use for some of my fab work are those Clecos, because I love them. They work great. Got the track sitting underneath the wet basement right now. Trenton says, nope, hold on, Dad. We can't put that in yet. Got to put the engine in because those 2 bolts up there that are no fun to deal with. Look at this amazing machine. I cannot stop looking at this thing. Trenton has been just working nonstop. The engine, about an hour ago, finally went in for the last time. The final install, it finally went in. The motor mount is all done. It's all welded together. We had to do a shim back here, and that is just tip the engine up just so slightly to clear the steering post down in here. And the one rack, we even had to grind a little bit off the corner of the bowl. It was just a little tab sticking out, so it really didn't matter. We just had to clearance it a little bit to get it off the steering post. So Trenton's got his rack sitting in there. He's working on his pod filters and stuff, and realized now, well, I got to move the jack shaft RPM reader, or the jack shaft Speedo RPM reader on the jack shaft. He's got to move it down here now because he can't get this filter on. But oh my God, the thing is just looking amazing. It's coming together. He's getting his water lines all hooked up on everything. But just getting this thing bolted in here finally, for the permanently bolted in, huge accomplished today. It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. The thing's coming together. He's just been busting balls on this thing nonstop. He's out here every night. He's out here all day today, and yeah, it's getting there, guys. We're getting so close. The neighbor Josh, I did hint around that possibly we have a neighbor that would help him with the wiring. Yeah, he showed up over here and he says, absolutely, I'm on board. So Josh is going to help him out with the wiring on it, and it's going to look so clean. Like I said, Josh is, his wiring is just unbelievable. I mean, I wish I had the patience like he has on the wiring, but he does an incredible job. So he's a good guy to have helping him on there. And there was some, engine mounts. That was the other thing I worked on today too. That was why I got up so damn early, was to start steel engine mounts. So I had to build one for Freedom here. Oh my God, these things are heavy, but they won't break because the stock ones do. The aluminum ones break. They all broke. So I got up early this morning to start building these steel ones, and I got one bent up. Now I just have to punch the holes and stuff in it for Freedom with the Ultra engine in a 95 chassis, which I thought that was the strap for a wedge chassis Ultra. And some debate last night, I put it out on Facebook, trying to actually make them for people. So this is what I came up with this morning. Here's a steel one, here's the aluminum one. I'm getting somewhere, guys. The biggest problem I'm having is to keep the bends the same. I bent up a couple of them, and even with putting in the correct angle on the machine and everything, my bends just don't want to mirror each other. So, not sure what I'm gonna do there. Maybe that's why nobody's making them yet. Maybe some people have, but I'm just having a problem with the machine duplicating the bend each time. So I'll work with it a little bit more, but I want to actually make these and have these available for people, because this is the cure for the broken aluminum ones. Yeah, when you start running pipes, high RPM, stuff like that, they get fatigued, they break easy. But I think that's all I got for now, guys. Tomorrow, another big day. I'm starting to assemble the engine. That lovely redhead over there, that lovely redhead is going to get put together tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the comments. Even comment too if it's not even snowmobile related, comment. I love all the comments. Yeah, I get more personal with people when I get the comments from everybody. So if you just happen to see something in the shop that you like, comment on it and we can talk about it. But anyways, guys, that's it for now. Where'd my beer go? Here it is. One more final cheers. Cheers to all my YouTube friends. Oh my God, is that delicious. Peace out.